We finally have some snow in Boise, and we just got the January 2021 housing market update report. Curious to know if the market has slowed down and what's really going on with the housing market here in Boise. Let's find out. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Summer Aston, a realtor in the beautiful Boise, Idaho area with Summer Aston Real Estate Group at Silver Creek Realty Group, and I make videos all about buying and selling homes in the Boise area, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the new videos. The number one question I'm getting asked right now is the Boise housing market slowing down? Well, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about the truth of what's really going on in the Boise housing market right now. So we're going to start by looking at these crazy numbers that we just got from the Boise Regional Realtors Association. Let's start by looking at all of the numbers for Ada County in general, and that's places like Star, Eagle, Meridian, Boise, and Kuna. Median sales price is up 25% from January 2020. The January 2021 median sales price is now a record $454,000. Our days on market is down 66% to just 18, and that's only because sellers are holding offers before they accept one, and also new construction may show longer days on market. Our inventory is down 76% from last January. And in 2021, this January, we have 269 homes on the market. So let's take a look at the inventory for just a minute. People always wonder if we are going to have a repeat market crash because our prices are going so high. In July 2007, in the Boise area, there were 5,198 houses on the market. And remember what I just said? In January of 2021, there are 269. And last January, there was 1,115, but with 269 this January, the prices of our market really are just reflecting that supply and demand. And I'll talk about some of the reasons why the inventory is so low after we go over the specific cities' market report data. Let's take a look at the Canyon County data, and that's places like Middleton, Nampa, Caldwell, and Parma. They had an even bigger percentage price increase from January 2020 to January 2021 of 32.2%. Their median sales price is now at $338,490, and the median days on market is 15. That happens to be 70.6% less than last January, and they have 160 homes in their inventory. That's down over 76%. Yikes! Let's move on to the city data and see if that's any better. In Boise, the closed sales were 216 in January 2021, and that was down 25.3%. The median sales price was $381,698, and that is up 14.2% over last January. In Eagle, the closed homes in January 2021 was 65, and that was down 9.7% with a median sales price of $616,098. That was up 20% from last year's median sales price, which was $512,010. Kuna closed 74 homes in January 2021, and that was actually up 25.4%, and that's due to all the new construction in Kuna, and they have a median sales price of $339,958. That's up 20%. In Meridian, the closed sales in January 2021 were 176. That was down 36.7% from last January, and their median sales price was $390,869. That's up 11.9%. In Star, there were 48 closed sales in January. That's up 26.3% from last January due to new construction. And they had a median sales price of $441,709, and that was up 9.5%. In Caldwell closed 82 sales in January, which was down 13.7%, and they had a 21.9% increase in the median sales prices since last January. Caldwell had the largest increase in sales price of all the cities in the area. they're up to $285,200. And in Nampa, there were 207 closed homes in January, and that was down 3%, but the median prices were up 19.2% to $302,799. And last but not least, there's Middleton. They sold 25 homes in January, which was up 8.7%. And they landed on a median sales price of $356,113, which was just behind Caldwell's increase at 21.5%. Okay, well, what do these numbers tell you? Well, if you're an investor, these numbers tell you that you might get the biggest rate of your return in the towns of Caldwell, Middleton, Kuna, and I didn't talk about this one, but Parma. Parma's median sales price was up 45.8%. If you're a potential home seller, well, these numbers tell you that if you sell your house, you're going to earn some serious cash. And if you're a potential buyer, these numbers tell you a couple different things. One thing is that if you're waiting to buy a home for the market to go down, that may not be a good idea. If the Boise market follows other similar markets like Sacramento, when all the Bay Area people moved to Sacramento, there was a huge spike in increase of prices. So if Boise follows that, we're in our big spike of increase in prices right now. And then I expect it to plateau, but I don't expect it to drop. I expect it to then go to a more steady incline and a more natural increase in home prices. And another thing those numbers tell you if you are a home buyer is that you need to be ready to play the game to get the house that you want. So how do we get more inventory? Just get more sellers, right? I wish it was that easy, but let's talk a little bit about inventory and why it's actually so low. Well, first, where are our home sellers going to go? They have to have a place to move to if they sell their houses. Right now, most of our home sellers are selling for typical life changes like maybe a new job in another state or a divorce, or maybe they're selling to build a new home, or maybe they're an investor trying to cash out. And I've even helped some sellers who are selling their homes because they want to cash out. They can work from home, the kids are schooling from home, and they're going to go on a great adventure and maybe take life on the road, or even one is taking life on a boat. Wouldn't that be fantastic? So what about new construction? What's going on with the inventory of new construction? Aren't they building homes everywhere? Well, yes and no. So yes, you can drive around the Boise area and you're going to see lots of new subdivisions and you're going to see lots of bare ground waiting for those homes to get built. But no, because COVID has also taken a toll on the building industry, and there is a trickle-down effect going on, which is really affecting the builders. So builders are experiencing problems with getting lumber and increasing lumber prices. They're experiencing delays in getting things like HVAC systems and windows in because of factory shutdowns. They're having problems finding good qualified workers. And on top of that, the cities are experiencing very big delays in issuing permits. So while there may be lots available, every builder is handling it a little bit differently. Some builders are allowing waiting lists, and some of those waiting lists can be anywhere from 10 people long, maybe for a custom lot, up to even hundreds of people long for different areas. Some builders are only selling the homes when they are ready to move into. Some builders are selling the homes at maybe drywall stage and putting them on the MLS and only selling them through the MLS. Some builders that previously built custom are only building spec homes so they can really control those costs. And even some builders are putting their building on hold for a while until things can kind of even out and they can get a grasp on what's going on. And I just got an email from another builder today, and I will read some of that to you. It says, due to the COVID-19 worldwide pandemic, it is becoming increasingly difficult to obtain the needed materials and supplies to construct homes. Shortages of pipe, lumber, appliances, light fixtures, and other materials that go into the construction of a new home are causing back orders, which in turn can cause delays in our home building schedules. This shortage is causing delays in our home building process. This isn't the only builder experiencing that. They all are. So each one is really handling it differently. If you're interested in buying new construction, you definitely can. It just takes a little bit of legwork and really, really helps to have a realtor on your side because it takes a lot of investigating. It takes a lot of calling all the different builders to figure out who's doing what and when they're going to start building. getting on their waiting lists and making sure that the second they start building or they release a home, that we are able to jump on that and go under contract. And there are still a couple of builders that are selling the homes when they are ready on the MLS and they have inventory. So that is something to consider. But Boise in particular, but the whole nation, but really Boise is experiencing a severe housing crisis, and that's the truth. Now, what's the reality for you? As I said before, if you are a seller, this can be an amazing time for you to sell and you can really earn some money. And if you're a buyer, you can buy. I'm not trying to sound like doom and gloom here, but really you can. My team and I get people under contract all the time. You just have to be prepared. You have to be committed. And you can check out my video right here. This is about Boise bidding battles that are going on right now, but we kind of go over what you need to do to be prepared so that you can have your offer accepted. If you want to buy new construction, it can be anywhere from a 3 to 14 month build time. And on top of that, you could have a few weeks to a several month wait time. So if you're thinking you want to move to Boise in the next year to year and a half and you want new construction, the time to start looking for that is now. But people are willing to do this because Boise is a great place to live. It really is. And it's really worth it to do what it takes to move here if this is the place for you. So 2021 is sure to be an interesting year in every aspect of our lives, but especially in the real estate market. And I will be watching the Boise real estate market. I will be making new videos to keep you updated on what is going on. And in the meantime, if you want more information about the Boise housing market or about our areas, please go to my website, summerastonrealestate.com. You can request this relocation guide there from me, or you can ask any questions that you need to. My team and I are happy to respond and happy to help. So if you want to see more videos, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.